All right, we are going to now look at supply and demand together because, of course, you're probably figuring out in your head the two are constantly interacting. So I want to show you how we would graph a supply curve and a demand curve. So this is looking at the price of a widget, which is totally a made-up thing in economics. Just ask Rodney Dangerfield. So if widgets were $1, 100 people would buy a widget. If widgets were $2, 90 people would buy widgets. If they were $3, 70 people. And then if they were $4, 40 people. So now I'm going to graph that. That is one of my lines. Then let's do another graph, or another line. So if widgets were $1, sellers wouldn't really care about selling too many widgets. If widgets are $2, they would sell about or supply about 40 widgets. If it's $3, it's 70 widgets. And if it's $4, 140 widgets would be supplied. So this is my demand. This is my supply. And you can see if everything was perfect, widgets would be $3, 70 would be demanded, 70 would be supplied, and we can all go home happy. Well, that is difficult to achieve in economics. So there's a term in economics called equilibrium, with the root word meaning equal. So equilibrium is the price at which quantity demanded equals quantity supplied. It would be great to be in equilibrium, to have $3 widgets, 70 demanded, 70 supplied. But the thing is disequilibrium is what happens. Disequilibrium is when demand and supply don't quite match. So that's you go to Walmart to get toilet paper, there isn't enough. That's disequilibrium. Or you go to get fruit and the fruit is starting to get squishy, soft, like bruised, whatever. There's too much fruit. So that's in disequilibrium. So to achieve equilibrium, maybe you have to take an order and we're going to make you pay and order a shirt and then it'll come because that's the only way you can really achieve equilibrium. So it's really hard for companies to get to that equilibrium. So what sometimes happens are shortages, which like we know right now, the shortage of hand sanitizer, or when we have warm winters, we have shortages of maple syrup. So that's when quantity supplied is less than quantity demanded. So there's too much demand, not enough supply. And what that causes is a price increase. I'm going to put a clip on Google Classroom for you to watch another one from the Colbert Report about another shortage. And it's a pretty funny one. All right, so a shortage is one example. Another, and this is Christmas trees have been super expensive the last couple of years because when we had a recession back in 2008, what do you know? The Christmas tree suppliers couldn't afford to plant as many Christmas trees. It takes about 9 years or so, 10 years to grow the size Christmas tree that we all love to have in our house. So Christmas trees have been super expensive the last couple of years because of the shortage. So we started with equilibrium, an example of disequilibrium, and then a shortage. We'll continue with another look at equilibrium.